In today's video, we're bringing you the most complete in-depth hero equipment guide ever made. We're breaking down every single equipment piece, explaining how each one works and ranking them from worst to best, and showing you the strongest synergy so you can dominate at any town hall level. Let's dive straight in. Starting off with the Barbarian King, who currently has 8 equipment pieces. This is the most of any hero, 4 epic equipment and 4 common, and their power levels vary massively. We'll start from the weakest and climb our way all the way to the strongest equipment. At number 8 is the Barbarian Puppet. This equipment spawns rage barbarians, but at the higher town hall levels they get one shot instantly by almost any defense. They don't scale, they don't tank, and they have no meaningful support to the king. Do not waste a single ore on this equipment, it's a hard skip from me. At number 7 is the Vamp Stash. At lower town halls, the king can heal himself by taking every shot he does at defenses or buildings to raise his HP. But as you climb, the defenses increase in damage much faster than the healing does for the king, so this one is a hard skip from me as well, as he falls off very quickly the higher up in town halls you go. Number 6, the Rage Vial. This enrages the king, giving him bonus damage and movement speed during ability. It's genuinely strong at lower town halls, especially for funneling or early game smash attacks. But at higher levels, the king role becomes a lot more about utility tanking and pathing and not raw damage. So the Rage Vial becomes situational, not universal. It's very good early game, but comes a little bit niche later on. Number 5, the Earthquake Boots. Now we are entering the meta equipment for the Barbarian King. The EQ boots let the king break any level wall, opening paths for your army to soften buildings around the impact zone. This is huge for smash attacks, hero dives and funnel setups. Opening compartment for stuff like super yetis, super witches, as well as throwers and any ground smash attack. When paired with the right equipment, Earthquake Boots become extremely valuable. This equipment has strong utility and great synergy potential. Number 4, the Snake Bracelet. On its own, it's not a powerhouse, but the snakes provide amazing tanking, distraction and pathing control, which is incredibly useful for funneling. They distract defenses, also allowing the king to have a lot more tanking when they are raining down shots on him, and keeps the king alive for much longer. The Snake Bracelet is not strong alone, but with synergy with other equipment it is amazing. Number 3, the Giant Gauntlet. After the buffs it has received, this equipment has become meta and it's really strong. It gives damage reduction for the king, splash damage on any attack he does, a 19-second ability duration, which is massive, makes the king tankier, more reliable and more impactful in long pushes. This equipment is high value and strong in almost every army. Number 2, the Stick Horse. This is the newest Barbarian King equipment and is one of the strongest. It gives the king the ability to hop over walls and increase mobility, movement speed boost, attack boost and a 30-second ability duration. This turns the king into a fast, high DPS, high mobility threat that can reach deep compartments very quickly. It's extremely powerful and very versatile and a must upgrade equipment. Number 1, the Spiky Ball. The best Barbarian King equipment in the game, and I'll tell you why. Provides massive bounce damage, works with every army, synergizes with almost every other equipment, deletes defenses and buildings instantly, great for funneling, hero dives and smash attacks. So overall, this is the strongest king equipment and the most universal and is a must upgrade. Now let's get into some Barbarian King combo synergies. The Spiky Ball and the Snake Bracelet are amazing as it's the ultimate funneling combo. The snakes tank and distract, the Spiky Ball deletes buildings, and the king becomes reliable, self-sufficient funneling machine, which can be perfect for so many attack strategies. The next combo is Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots. It's ideal for smash attacks and hero dives. The Earthquake Boots open up the walls and weaken buildings. Spiky Ball finishes everything off with one bounce damage shot, which is amazing. This combo creates clean entry path points and removes key defenses instantly. One of the newer meta combos in the game is the Stick Horse and the Giant Gauntlet. The Stick Horse provides great speed, attack speed and the wall hop ability. The Gauntlet gives splash damage and damage reduction. Paired with the Angry Jelly for insane DPS and only targeting defenses, your king becomes a compartment destroying monster. Now let's get into some honorable mentions for the Barbarian King, and that would be the Rage Vial and the Giant Gauntlet. It's still strong, but it's outclassed by all the other combos, but it's very effective at lower town hall levels. Let's get into the Archer Queen, and this is going to be the full breakdown for her. At number 7 is the Archer Puppet. It spawns invisible archers, but they die instantly at high town hall levels, providing no meaningful value. For me, hard skip. Number 6 is the invisibility vial. Makes the queen untargetable for 7.8 seconds. It sounds good on paper, but other equipment provides far more value, so for me this equipment is outclassed. Number 5, the healer puppet. Spawns 3 level 8 healers at max level. This massively increases the queen's survivability during queen walks, smash attacks, hero dives, especially strong at lower town halls. It's a great utility equipment, great for early game, but kind of falls off late game. So for me, it's a must upgrade if you need, but don't waste your resources just yet. Number 4 is the frozen arrow. Adds a slow effect with every shot taken on buildings or defenses. This reduces incoming damage and helps control high DPS defenses, and it works great with lower town hall queen chargers, warden queen chargers at town hall 18, and hero dives especially. It is a strong piece of equipment, but is very situational, and it does make your queen into a glass cannon, so be careful. Number 3 is the giant arrow. Your first truly OP piece of equipment that you unlock. The great use for this equipment is it one-shots defenses at lower town halls. You can activate invisibility towers, snipe off air defenses, pairing with the zabs to delete entire compartments. So for me, it's a high damage piece of equipment and it has great utility, but it is also pretty situational when it comes to high level attacking. There are 2 other pieces of equipment that are slightly better. Let's jump into them ones. Number 2 is the magic mirror. This creates 2 clone queens for 30 seconds, giving you 3 queens on the board. What that means is you have triple the damage output from the queen, you can destroy buildings a lot quicker, funnel with the queen a lot better. Perfect for smash attacks and deep hero dives, making this equipment the first must upgrade equipment for the queen, but there's one more that's just slightly better. Now moving on to the best queen equipment in the game, and that has to be the action figure. It makes the queen invisible for 1 second that spawns a massive tank that targets defenses. It can absorb huge amounts of damage, keeps the queen alive in high DPS zones, which makes this perfect for a lot of armies, especially when you are trying to hero dive. This is the strongest equipment for the queen and the most universal as well. For me, must upgrade. Now let's get into some best equipment synergies for the Archer Queen. Number 1 has to be the action figure and the magic mirror. You get a tank and 3 queens, which makes instant compartment deletion and insane damage upon ability activation. Giant arrow and action figure. This equipment combo is fantastic. Great for sniping defenses whilst keeping the queen safe with the tank. Another amazing combo is the healer puppet and the frozen arrow. Perfect for lower town halls and situationally strong at the higher levels, especially when it comes to the warden queen charge openers. Some honorable mentions right here for the queen equipment has to be the giant arrow and healer puppet combo, as well as the magic mirror and giant arrow combo as well. Let's make our way into the grand warden and do a full breakdown. Kicking it off at number 7 is the lava loon puppet. Even after the buff, it's still weak. Low damage, low tanking, and no real value. Just skip this one entirely. Number 6 is the heroic torch. Lets the troops walk through walls, increases speed and reduces damage taken, but it could cause awkward pathing for troops, which can ruin attacks, so be very careful as this equipment is too situational in my opinion. That's why we have it at number 6. Number 5 is the healing tome. This heals your troops for 20 seconds at max level. Great for smash attacks and long pushes. It's very strong when it comes to equipment and really good for utility, but there are a few that are a little bit better. Number 4 is the life gem. After the rework, this has become incredible. It gives massive HP boost, which increases troop survivability that can turn a failed attack into a 3-star. When paired with specific equipment, this life gem can become unstoppable. So for me, this equipment you must not sleep on and you should upgrade. Number 3 is the fireball. The raw power of this equipment is insane. It deletes compartments paired with earthquakes, creates funnel pathing instantly, but it's not as universally strong as the other 2, as they can be used in almost any army, whereas the fireball has specific uses. So for me, this is extremely powerful and you should still be upgrading this. Moving into number 2 is the raid gem. It's a staple in the meta currently. It gives you a speed boost, attack boost, works with every army, supports troops throughout the raid with the rage buff. One of the best support items in the game currently. Now moving on to number 1, the Eternal Tome, the best warden equipment. This provides 8.2 seconds of invincibility, perfect for toxic cores, essential for quad hero compartments. It can keep your entire army alive and change the outcome of any attack. This is a mandatory upgrade for me, no questions asked. The best synergy for the Grand Warden equipments are Rage Gem and Fireball. The Fireball clears compartments, Rage Gem boosts your army's speed and attack damage, Honestly, a perfect combo. Then we have the Eternal Tome and Healing Tome, perfect for Root Riders, Hogs and Smash attacks, which can be absolutely vital when it comes to getting through those core compact bases. Number 3 has to be the Life Gem and Raid Gem. This has become a recent combo with the Life Gem, both amazing for throwers and ground smash attacks. It makes the troops tankier, it boosts their damage, which allows them to destroy bases very quickly. Honorable mentions for the Grand Warden are Eternal Tome and Raid Gem, as well as Healing Tome as Raid Gem. These two are not the strongest equipment combos, but they can be utilized early and mid game to get you those 3 stars. Moving on to the Royal Champion, let's break her down fully. She has 7 equipment pieces, 3 of them are epic, 4 are common. Starting off at number 7, we have the Royal Gem. This is low impact and low value, just skip this one entirely. Number 6 is the Hog Rider Puppet. Decent early game, but the Hogs don't scale with the Town Hall level. They die instantly at higher Town Halls. So for this one, only useful at lower Town Halls, I wouldn't waste any resources when you get past Town Hall 15 or higher. The Seeking Shield. Now this one isn't bad for number 5 as it hits the 4 closest defenses. It can be great for sniping Inferno Towers at lower Town Halls when you pair it with the Earthquake and Zap. It's very situational, but it can be viable at the higher Town Hall levels also. Now moving on to number 4, this is where the equipment gets a lot better for the Royal Champion. Staying with the Haste Vial right here, which is a staple for long RC charges, gives you 10 seconds of attack speed, high burst damage, and is great with the invisibility spell. Perfect for dragons and root riders, it's a very strong utility and a must upgrade if you're a long RC charge player. Number 3 is the Frostfake, and I love this piece of equipment. At max level, you can free 7 defenses for 7 seconds. This is huge for hero dives, smash attacks, and high DPS compartments where you can manage those defenses perfectly, and it's amazing for utility and a must upgrade equipment for the Royal Champion once you have done the other 2. Moving on to number 2 is the Rocket Spear. This is one of the best equipments when it comes to the Royal Champion. It gives good HP and DPS boosts, also provides 10 long range shots which are amazing and provide 980 damage per shot. It also has a 10 tile radius, which means it can outrange almost any defense except for the Monolith. It can be perfect for funneling and back-end cleanup. It has insane value and is one of the most upgraded equipments for the Royal Champion. Now moving on to the best equipment for the Royal Champion, and that's the Electro Boots. And it is arguably the best equipment in the entire game. It provides 200 aura damage per second, self-healing, HP boost, and skeleton destruction. It can work with every army and almost every piece of equipment for the Royal Champion. It is the perfect equipment to have for the RC, and it is a must upgrade, absolutely mandatory. Now let's get into some of the Royal Champion synergy equipment combos. Number 1 is the Electro Boot and Rocket Spear. High damage, constant aura damage, perfect for Royal Champion charges and back-end cleanup. You cannot go wrong with this equipment combo. Staying in second place is the Electro Boots and Haste Vial. This is ideal for long RC charges when it comes to dragons, as you can clear out almost 50% of any base if you use those invisibility cycles perfectly. Number 3 is the Frostflake and the Electro Boots. Amazing for smash attacks. The freeze utility and aura damage are honestly unstoppable together. Some honorable mentions are the Rocket Spear plus the Seeking Shield combo, as well as the Haste Vial and the Hog Rider Puppet combo, but only for lower Town Hall levels. Now let's get into the final hero, which is the Minion Prince, and break him down fully. Starting in at number 6, we have the Noble Iron. It's good but very situational, only shines when paired with the Angry Jelly for specific compartment snipes. For me, it's a very niche piece of equipment and I don't really like it too much. Number 5 is the Metal Pants. It gives a shield that tanks seeking air mines as well as damage for the Minion Prince, and it's great for keeping the Minion Prince alive longer. For me, it's solid for survivability, but a little bit lower when it comes to the other equipments. Number 4 is the Henchman Puppet. Now this one is underrated for me. It spawns 2 tanky henchmen that can soak up traps, red air bombs, and deal solid damage. Great at lower Town Halls levels and still viable higher up. It's a very strong utility equipment. Moving into number 3, and for me it's the Dark Crown. It's very powerful but only when charged. It gives attack speed boost, attack damage boost, and damage reduction, but requires a large portion of your army to die first. For me, this equipment has high potential but also has delayed activation, which makes it move lower down the list into 3rd. Now moving into 2nd place is the Meteor Staff. It provides constant damage. Meteors hit 1 defense at a time, which does 850 damage per meteor shot, and it has a 5-second cooldown in between. Great for supporting air armies, and for me it's strong and consistent and one of the most must upgrade Minion Prince equipments. The Minion Prince equipment that is number 1 for me has to be the Dark Orb. This one shoots an ice wave that slows down defenses by 50% for 18 seconds the way that the Minion Prince is facing. It also deals 200 projectile damage, reduces incoming damage massively, helps your army overpower even the most toxic compartments, and for me a must upgrade equipment for the Minion Prince. Now getting into the best Minion Prince synergies. For me the Dark Crown and the Dark Orb are absolutely incredible. It increases survivability and has massive support. Perfect for almost every air army. Number 2 is the Meteor Staff and the Dark Orb. Consistent damage and a huge slow effect from the Dark Orb. One of the strongest combos in the current meta. Number 3 has to be the Dark Orb as well as the Henchman Puppet. Great for lower town halls as it provides tanking and amazing support. Some honorable mentions are Metal Pants and Noble Iron when paired with the Angry Jelly, and also Metal Pants plus Meteor Staff for any air army at lower town halls, but is not currently too viable in the meta. And that wraps up the most detailed hero equipment guide you'll find anywhere. If this helps you dominate your attacks, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to use code BLUE to support the channel and help us make the best Clash content possible. We'll see you in the next one.